Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Mbappe, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Elise tries to pass it through. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pelé gets into a good position. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides.
Great chance! Goal! Brazil! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
Colomwani! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Romario.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Goes for the header! And another try! Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front! Brazil take the lead. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Takes a shot! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It could be in here, and Romario! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Mbappe! Oh, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
And the shot! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Politano. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. And here's Colomwani. Fofana. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left-back or as a wing-back.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's shifting through the gears here. Incoming delivery. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good read, needed to be. Di Marco. Now it's Insigne. Fofana. Just eases him off the ball. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully... Shot at goal! Goal, Italy! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Italy have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And that's put paid to a promising move. Buffon is there to clear. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Look at the space here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fofana cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Koundé. That is Conte. Di Lorenzo cuts it out. Politano. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's bustling through here. The ball has bounced loose now. Doué. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Doué.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Insigne. Oh, well measured. Fofana, and he's picked out the run. Colomwani goes steaming forward. Oh, super ball! Politano.
This is the time you need that pace.
Barella has created one goal already. Now it's Olise. Now it's Colomwani. And he's running, shoots! We've got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he...
It's Vieri! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
France will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent chance! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Doué. Mbappe. That's very neat. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Calafiori goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. 60 minutes played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Politano. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Klaus. Quality ball. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's nice. Fofana. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Le numéro 12, le numéro 20, le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 14, le numéro 9, le numéro 33, le numéro 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Spread it left. And it's Insigne. Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. Di Lorenzo does well to get it back. Di Lorenzo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zaire Emery. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Tries to play it through. France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Mbappe plays it short. Now it's Mbappe. Ball is over the line. Nice control. Shot, surely! Pass somewhat off target. Udogi. He's in plenty of space here. Lorenzo Insigne. hoist it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Thuram. Dembele. Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And can he finish it?
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Mbappe goes short. Great chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He might be in here!
De temps additionnel.
And this is Insigne. Dembele. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fratesi. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. Four added minutes on the board. It's a searching pass. Zaire Emery is wide and looking to get onto this. Vieri. Locatelli. Klaus promptly onto that, and that is that. Neatly clipped into space. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Insigne! Decent hit from there.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Chers spectateurs, veuillez vous munir de vos billets car nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola du jour. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. À sa place.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Changement.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that is out of play. Keane receives it in a good position here. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave...
And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Italy go into the lead. Back when it goes. Chouameni. Zaire Emery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. Works it forward. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? This looks promising. Fratesi. Fired deep towards the back post. Zaire Emery. And that's really well manoeuvred. Barcola picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Zaniolo. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get it through? Now it's Vieri. He has found the way. It's Vieri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Italy have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Italy really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Dembele. Di Lorenzo gets rid without sophistication. Camavinga. And that's been into... And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does.